What up, y'all? It's your boy Sleepy Reactions. I don't know if this is gonna. We're having storms out here, so I don't know if this is gonna buffer. I don't even know if the video is gonna want to play. But I did want to give my opinions first. I mean, I think the Tory and Dax thing was a setup, but if it wasn't, then good thing, Dax didn't get shot. I guess that's what I'll say. I mean, there's no reason for Tory to take it on a G level, especially with a dude who has claimed numerous times that, he ain't about that G shit. He's an entertainer. He's a rapper who wants to be the greatest mainstream rapper in a year, which, after y'all go and watch this video, I don't think he's going to be the greatest anything, except for maybe the greatest janitor. We've all kind of known, me, Dwayne TV, the whole SFJ Nation, we've all known, we've heard whispers. Some people knew more, but weren't allowed to say anything about the whole Dax and Screwface John situation, the whole Four Horsemen situation, and Screwface now has decided that he's going to come out here and let y'all know the real Dax story behind it. So as long as this thing goes, I'm going to play it. I'm going to stop it here and there just to kind of give my opinions on things that I may have noticed as this was all going. Here we go. And of course it buffers. Man, oh man. Which I will say, if none of y'all have checked this video out yet, I think it's at like 72 or 73,000 views. Everybody who catches this video, whether you're a Screwface fan, whether you're a Screwface hater, whether you're a Dax fan, whether you accidentally stumble across this video, everybody go check out Dream Chaser. Because just because this fuck shit happened does not take away from, one, how inspirational this track can be, two, all the hard work and money that Screwface put into this. It is an amazing track. I need everybody to go and check this shit out. Hopefully this thing buffers enough. I don't think I'm going to show the whole video. I put trying to talk over the audio. I don't think I'm going to do this whole thing, only because it's a 30-minute video and, I ain't trying to take your whole day up. I'm going to give my views a little bit through this, and then I'm going to put the link to the real Dax story down in the description so that you guys can go check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, say hi to her.
Okay, hello, Painting. You've been there since day one, so hello to you, Painting.
She's been down since she's been A1 since day one, so you gotta shout her out. So Dream Chasers at 72,000 views. Y'all keep watching that. Thank you guys so much. That's crazy. Means the world to me. But this is gonna be a little bit more of a serious video. Now, I'm making this video because, like I said, I'm signed to my fans, and I don't make a move unless I think that you guys are with me on that move, or you're, supportive of the move. Now, I've been trying to keep this under wraps for a while for the sake of a lot of people. I've been trying to not talk about this, but I think
legit, like, I've been in quite a few, I've seen quite a few conversations between Screw and people, and when they bring up Dax, he's very good at not answering it solely because, I don't think he really wanted to put everything out there. I think, he was going to allow Dax in the beginning to self-destruct on his own and show people what a fraud he was. But at some point, you know, I don't know, this is my opinion, but I feel that at some point, Screw was like, all right, look, you know, the chatter's going around so much. Let me straighten the story. Let me let everybody know what's really going on so that there's no he said, she said shit.
Getting to the point where we're insulting the intelligence of people to pretend like everything is hunky-dory and nothing is going on. So, after I explain this, I need you guys to tell me if I should drop this song or if I shouldn't drop this song. And this is a pure candid video, no notes, nothing.
I've said on every platform I can say it on, drop the video, Screw. 100% drop the video.
I'm just freestyling and kind of just saying what happened. So, a lot of people been asking what's the situation with Dax and what's up with the Dream Chasers. So, I'll just put it this way. Y'all don't really know everybody y'all think you know the way you think you know them. I'm just going to lay out the facts and you guys can, you know, take them as you will. If you feel different about them, it's whatever. If you don't, it's whatever. Whatever. I just gotta say this. So, I'm gonna say this no holds bar. So, let me start in the beginning of the story of everything that went down. It's kind of like the story of Four Horsemen, too. So, there were some things that went down with the Four Horsemen song in the beginning, right? The verse that you guys hear today for Dax on the Four Horsemen song was not his original verse. What happened was, his verse was up first, and it was a very, 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 very subpar verse. And I mean subpar to the point where I think it was like an 18-second verse. So, the song was basically created so we can carry the record, you know, so it's not just Crypt by himself with a song that quick and goes by that fast, or feature whatever. Now, shout out to Quedeca, that's the homie. So, we do this, and and Crypt tells me, we're gonna do a song with me, you, and Dax. Like, cool. So we do our verses, right? Now, mind you, Dax sends his verse, and at the time, me and Dax are working on Dream Chaser, right? So, I hit up Dax,
How come he didn't say Quedeca? I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying, like, he said, Crip said, him, Screw, and Dax. I don't know, maybe I misheard it. I don't know.
Talk, he charges me for the verse. Altogether, after this story, I spent like $3,000.
Damn.
So he charged me for the verse, which is cool, understood, paid it, no problem. We did the song, right? Now, he never even spoke about the song, right? And I've been a rapper for a long time, especially before I was doing YouTube, and that happens, you know, rappers will do that to you, especially if they're bigger, they'll grab the verse, they're just trying to basically grab a bag of money. Okay, hold on. I decided I had to cut in here. I decided it would make a lot more sense if I showed the text and kind of read them and narrated them so you guys could really see where I'm coming from. So, just for my editing sake, ready, set, go, pops up on screen. Okay. So, I don't remember what day this was, but I texted him before it, and I asked him if he would push it and why he wasn't pushing it. And he goes, my bad, just really trying to push the Hobson song, right? Now, I would like to refer back to January 5th. So we'll take that one down, the first one down for a second. Okay, down. And then ready, set, go. Pop up January 5th right here. On January 5th, I said, hey fam, the song dropped. I'm about to send you the rest of the money because I'm sending in increments. Could I please get you to tweet and if the pig is, can you get you to tweet, and if the pic, tweet the pic and the song, I type like an idiot. It would be really huge of you and helpful, brother. Thank you. And then he doesn't respond back to me. When I texted him that at 5 a.m., it's kind of early, whatever. He's on the on the West Coast time, so I assume it'd be a decent time. So I texted him again at 10 p.m. that night. I said, would that be a possibility? And he texts me back and says, I think it'll be better for me to say something when the video is out. And I say, okay, I'm going to send you 250. Now let's read that again. I think it'll be better for me to say something when the video is out. That's January 5th. It would be better to say something when the video is out. If right here is where you should have said all the stuff you...
I was going to agree. I'm going to agree with what he says before he says it. Because like I said, I've heard this. But if you weren't going to push it, why say, let's wait till the video comes out, then I'll say something? If in the next text messages you guys will see, why wouldn't you have just said what you're about to say on January 5th?
You're about to say that makes what you said a lie. You know, like, right here is where you say that. So he said that January 5th. So back to this day. He said, my bad, I was pushing the Hobson song. Okay, we pop up the first text again. I know, bro, this is what I said. I know, bro, not to feel, I said, I know, bro, but now I feel used. And I kind of look stupid. Because my fans aren't dumb and notice you didn't really push 4 horsemen. It's not just my fans who noticed that, everybody did. And literally, and I told him, and I literally flew to LA with my people to shoot a video and you said you would share it. That's the whole purpose of that. He says, I know you got 1 million, and I said, I know you got 1 million subs, but do you remember, don't you remember how it was when you had 50,000? I also need help, man. And people have been telling me this is what you do on features when people are smaller, because people told me that, than you. And I thought they was BSing because you was cool when I met you, right? Because when we met each other, he would never have came off like he's about the stuff he's about to say. Then he goes, we'll take that one down, and we'll pop up number 2. Ready, set, go. Okay. He goes, my G, when I have 50K subs and put a video out, I would spend literally days sending it manually, thousands of people myself, on all platforms with individual messages that had their specific handle in it to whatever would be personalized. Now let's stop right there. That's a mean bar. I feel what you're saying. What you're not understanding is I've been doing rap for a long time, right? And I get what you're trying to say, right? But there's a reason why in January 5th I asked you specifically for a service. I know this game. This is the game that rappers that are bigger than you do. You'll pay full price for a feature. You'll pay exactly what they asked for. And then they'll double back and tell you that, oh, well, back in my day, when I was small, I didn't have nobody. It's like, bro, you have not, to this day, you still haven't tweeted out the video. You just shared or retweeted or tweet commented a picture of the video that I posted up. So yeah, I've been pushing this 100% myself. I've been putting money behind this. Why do you, you can't just assume you know what everybody's doing, right? Now read this because it gets crazy. So he goes, first song I did with Hobson, he goes, even at 1 million subs, I still send out thousands of video clips for kids to post myself. I had, which I do also, I had a song with OT Genesis and that nigga didn't say shit about it. I don't know what that has to do with us. That's like I got hurt so I'm hurting other people's stuff. That's really weird. First song I did with Hobson, he didn't say anything about it, which is even weirder how gung-ho you are now. I took it and made it blow myself. Never even asked them to share it, which is fine. But the issue is if you would have asked Hobson to share it, and Hobson goes, you know what, hey, once we shoot a video, I'll share it. And then he doesn't share it, that's different than just assuming he's gonna share it and he doesn't share it. That's completely different. You can't, I know what you're trying to say, but that don't work the same way. Even, this video gonna be long as hell, I'm sorry, but never ask them. Every kid who ever complained to me about not sharing a feature is the same kid who didn't end up doing anything. So for no reason takes a shot at me, saying,
Right? How you gonna sit here and call Screw a kid? Like, you both are grown ass men. How you gonna sit here and say and attribute him to some kid who's, you know, trying to get shine real quick? Like, I don't know. To me, that's some fuck fake shit.
Everybody asked me, sir, ends up not doing anything either. So you're insinuating like, oh, because I'm not going to do anything. So what does that even mean? So anyway, all right, cool. And for no reason, no, I paid this guy money to do this, and this is what I get in response. And he goes, I didn't share Four Horsemen because I wasn't something I wanted to share. I didn't like or believe in the song, which is fine. That's his prerogative. But he literally texted Crypt and said that he liked the song. So let's go to number 3. Then I text him back, ready, set, pop it up right here. I said, of course I'm doing all I can do to push it. I've been doing this along for a while. The difference is you literally said you would if I, see, I was typing fast, I was angry. You literally said that you would if, okay. The difference is, you literally said that you would if you told me you weren't gonna push it, I would have tried to figure something else out. All that money I spent on the video, I could have paid for a cartoon to be made, put that money behind a bigger push if I would have known you weren't gonna do that. That's the issue. That's where you like kind of stole from me. Okay. And I said like this, how did you feel when Hop and OT did that? I work with a lot of people, man. You have to see how that makes you look. I kind of assumed I would be on my own, but why is that the cycle you want to keep going? Why? Because they did it to you. Now when you're in that position, that's the first thing you do. It really goes against everything you're pushing to your fans, everything you're pushing to these reactors that believe what you're saying. And then Dax says
if y'all look back at my videos, I've got a few Dax songs. Like, I truly believe that, you know, he could be an inspiration on the game, and, you know, he could reach back and help people, and, you know, slowly we all started to realize that the Dax that he portrays himself is not the Dax that he truly is.
They didn't share it, I didn't care. I didn't expect them to. The visuals weren't on the same level. What does that have? So you're essentially saying, hey, I didn't care when they did me wrong, so you shouldn't care. No. Stop, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to diss him yet. I'm just trying to keep it real, okay?
Yet.
Last message pop up right here. So I said this like this. I ended it like this. Dax, we are human beings first. Forget the fact that you want to wait to push someone's stuff, but you literally said you would. How would you handle that? I don't know how you handled that, but at this point, you just lied to me. It's not the same as what you're saying. You could have just been up front. Everything you're saying could have been said when I asked you in January.
I know I've seen this, so I know he's not going to finish reading it, so I'm going to finish reading it. He said, everything you're saying could have been said when I asked you, but you literally said you would wait for a video. That's why I sent my people out, is what I'm assuming that says. So basically you're telling me you're not going to say anything about it, even though you said you would. Just let me know so I know how we finna handle this.
January 5th. Literally, you said you would wait to push when the video's out. Then he stopped texting me back. So those are the messages. This is going to be a 30-minute video now. I'm sorry I had to do it.
Daryl, a tax advisor, is showing Eric his new 365.
Back to the video.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna stop showing Screw's video from here. That's almost halfway through his video. Like I said, my view is, when I first found Dax, I was telling everybody about Dax. I was like, yo, this dude has the potential to be amazing. You know, this dude's an inspiration. He's showing everybody that, you know, a janitor can follow their dreams. And then all this shit started coming out. First it was, you know, I noticed, like a lot of people noticed, that he wasn't sharing any of this stuff. And then we started to notice that in every single song he's telling motherfuckers that he's a janitor. We knew you were a janitor the first time you said it. Why'd you tell us the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth time? Then we started realizing he was recycling lines on stuff. You know, on this track he would say something, on this track he would say the same thing, but but he'd flip 2 words and make it sound like a whole new verse. So essentially, you are charging people, and what we figured out of this video was, all in all, it was $3,000 that you got out of Screwface, and you gave him 10 bars. He paid for 16, you gave him 10, with a few and daxes in it. So you essentially got paid more money than what you put in. So your service was incomplete and it was a failure. So then we find out that, you know, he's not sharing 4 Horsemen. He's not retweeting anything. When Screw gets on his ass, he retweets Screw's thing. Instead of saying it for himself, he retweets Screw. So you're a fake. And then Toy runs up on you, and whether it's fake, whether my opinion is right and it was all set up, or whether it was a real thing, like I said, I'm glad he didn't shoot you, but at the same time, he exposed you for a fraud. Because in, I think it was a KSI disc, you come out with the gun, you shoot the gun off and talk about, oh, you know, you're bodying people and blah, 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 and then you get bodied by a dude who's like 5'2". You get bodied by Tory Lanez. The dude is like as short as my grandson. So you're a fraud. Have a good day, y'all.